Hello everyone, how's everybody doing today? Today I actually wanted to do a little review or like my opinion or my take on the new Pioneer DJ what was it called? It was the Pioneer, let me see. It was the 3000X, I think that's what it's called. Let me see. Yes. So the 3000X. So funny fact, I actually went to Guitar Center yesterday, and they actually had a Pioneer CDJ 3000, not this version in particular, not this one, but the 3000. And it was kind of big, and it was just like the CDJ 2000. However, it was, I think, the 2000 Nexus S2 is way bigger than, or a little more bigger on the sides. But let's see if we could react to it or the trailer and see what it's all about, because I just want to see. Let's do it. Here. There should be like a little trailer or something. No. Let's do this guy. We'll react to it.
From nightclubs to festival stages around the world, the CDJ multiplayer has empowered DJs to express their sets with creative freedom from professional reliability.
Oh, hold up right there. Another thing that I want to point out is that originally this is the Pioneer CDJ 1000, and my buddy actually had this. He actually bought two of these. However, these were too big for him, so he was like, it's not for me. So instead, he bought the Pioneer CDJ 100S, which is this. I'll show you right now. Let me open another tab. He actually has this. Actually, this. And these are actually good. And also, I kind of like these better than the Pioneer CDJ 200s, because we do have the 200s. But I prefer this because it's not as much, because you have play queue, change the track, search the track, jab, zip, wall, hold, the pitch control. It's all you need. And if you want to loop, you could just cue the song and put it to the intro. I'd prefer that. And also, I don't know if you guys are those type of DJs that use the effects, but I'm more of a jet guy than a flanger person. And I would say jet, I'm a jet person. But let's go back here. Let's continue.
Setting the standard for DJ gear.
And I do like the CDJ 2000s. They're actually way nicer. And another thing is they don't have like the sync, rather than the Pioneer CDJ 2000 Nexuses and the Pioneer CDJ 2000 Nexus S2. But I prefer the CDJ 2000s, the original one, which is this one.
Over 30 years. Today, building off the globally...
Oh yeah, and another thing I want to point out. So, I went to Guitar Center, and it was actually huge. It was actually like the same size as my Technics 1200s. And these right here, I thought these buttons were like pads, but they were actually a little clicky, and that's another thing. I press the button a lot very hard. That's another problem. And if you're paying a lot of money for this, if you're those type of DJs that don't use the buttons but only use them to cue stuff, it's different. But if you're like James Hype, I could tell that he's probably pressing these buttons a lot. And even the pitch control in the Pioneer CDJ 3000s, they don't even lock, which is kind of interesting. And the jog wheel too, like the platter, the white platter, if you see there, the LEDs that are around the platter. For some reason, I felt like I could take it off, which is kind of bad, even though I was in Guitar Center. But but the only thing I do like about it is whenever you backspin, it actually feels really good. It's no like, it's actually good, and then my hand is super big, and I can like beat juggle, which is amazing. But you know, if DJs have their 3000s, you know, and if they sold them, you know, I would say it's not a good idea unless you have money, you know, because you could use the other CDJs that if you bought, you could combine them with the 3000s or whatever CDJ you have, and you could have a bigger setup or have them as a backup. But let's get into the video.
Acclaimed CDJ 3000. The next flagship professional DJ player inherits the familiar legacy that DJs have come to know, while offering next-generation advancements in expanded media support, enhanced browsing, improved sound quality, and refinements to performance features.
Let me go back.
While offering next-generation advancements in expanded media support.
That's actually a good idea, and the fact that you can use SoundCloud and Beatport and Tidal, you could stream stuff, which is nice. But you have to have an account, or does it have Wi-Fi?
Enhanced browsing, improved sound quality,
and these also have lacking ICs, which is nice.
And refinements to performance features. Hello everyone, I'm Priyon Jani from Alpha Theta, and we're excited to introduce to you the new CDJ3000X, Alpha Theta's next generation.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why they call it a CDJ. This is more like a media player. No offense, but it's a really nice deck, but it's a lot expensive because just too much money. Even if you could go back, it's a nice platter. It's a nice media player, but I just feel like the 3000s is way nicer than this. Not the 3000X. Let me see. Let me compare it. Come on. There we go. It's $3,000, and then the 3000s. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. It's $2,550. And this is like more money here. But if there's DJs that have money, it's different. But if you're just starting out and you don't have money, people want to get this, it's not worth it. It's too much money. But I could see in the future that these and maybe these would probably be in the club. But why do they have to call it CDJ if they could just call it media player or MDJ, something like that? But does this one lock? Oh, this one doesn't even have the little lines or the numbers. Let's check that out. I did not know that right now. Yeah, look at this one has the lines. The other one doesn't. That's not good. Because you need to know how much the numbers or how much or the amount of pitch that you're putting into the BPMs. I mean, it has the negative and the positive here, but that's a problem. But if you have money, you could put a DJ skin over this, but it's best on the CDJ.
DJ player. From touring DJs moving from stage to stage to the professional DJ who needs a reliable player in the booth at their nightclub, the CDJ3000X introduces several updates allowing for a diverse variety of styles. In addition to LAN connectivity, the CDJ3000X now has built-in Wi-Fi, allowing for direct internet access wirelessly.
Wait, if it has Wi-Fi, does it have Wi-Fi in the CDJs? Or you need to connect it through a Wi-Fi router? That's something I want to know.
The front panel of the CDJ3000X, an NFC touchpoint, allows you to instantly access online music by simply holding your smartphone, running the latest version of Rekordbox Mobile for iOS or Android right over the reader. No need to type in your...
That's good. At least you could do it from a iPhone or a cheap phone if it's Android. That's not... I mean, that's good. I'm sorry. That is good.
password. Simply hold your phone on the reader and sign in to your Tidal streaming account when you have the DJ extension add-on or the cloud for your music library. If you have the creative or professional Rekordbox plan, you can instantly access your Rekordbox music library stored on the cloud using Cloud Direct Play. Alternatively, if your mobile device doesn't have NFC or you don't have the Rekordbox mobile app, you can still do a single sign-on. Using the CDJ3000X, you can pull up a QR code.
That is cool. That is smart.
That you can scan with your phone, which allows you to sign in to your Tidal or cloud account the same way. On the CDJ3000X, there is now a second USB port for your music library that is now USB Type-C. And the USB port for computer connectivity has also been upgraded to USB Type-C. The new USB Type-C port for storage devices is located right below the USB-A port.
Oh, and then I also want to say this. The Pioneer DJ A9 mixer is actually a really, really good mixer. I would want to get something like this if I have the money. But hopefully in the future, when I do have money, probably like 10 years, I will want to get this if they still make it. But this is a good mixer. I love it. I actually love it. And the fact that it has Bluetooth, it's really good. I don't need the bells and whistles. I just need something that will last me, you know. And it also has locking IEC, which I have mixers and they don't even have locking IEC. It's just literally a normal IEC cable. But this is actually a good mixer. I actually do love it.
On the top left. So that means you can now use a flash drive equipped with USB-A or Type-C ports, or one with either, like the SanDisk DJ flash drive. You can now browse, select, and manage your tracks more intuitively with the CDJ3000X thanks to the new larger 10.1-inch high-resolution capacitive touchscreen, which allows you for displaying up to 16 tracks in the browsing screen, up to 12 tracks with the medium and large text sizes. With better visibility and smooth control, you can find and play tracks much quicker. For rapid searching, you can copy track info simply by holding the track and paste it into the search bar by clicking paste in the keyboard. And for the first time on a CDJ, you can edit playlists by reordering the tracks directly on the unit. Click Edit on the display to activate edit mode. By selecting a track, you can rearrange or delete tracks within a playlist.
Cool.
And if you're using Cloud Library Sync, the changes will reflect automatically synced across all your devices. Sometimes a track that is 70 BPM could be analyzed at 140 BPM and can play back the wrong speed when using BeatSync. On the CDJ3000X, you can now change the BPM to double or half-time value within the grid adjust. Double and half-time adjust allows you to correct the BPM value of your tracks manually, so you don't have to worry about tracks playing back at the wrong tempo. CDJ3000X now...
And to be honest, no offense, but the fact that these CDJs, the Alpha Theta CD, I shouldn't say CD, let's just call it MDJ. These MDJs, the players, these guys right here, the players that on the left and right side, for some reason they kind of look like those AI pictures that you see in the online. They look like those media players. No offense.
Has Playlist Bank for quick access of up to 4 of your favorite playlists. And each individual CDJ3000X has its own independent set of 4 playlist banks. This is really useful for back-to-back sets when you're playing with another DJ so that you can get back to your own favorite playlists. On the CDJ3000X, you can manage tracks from various media sources all into one playlist with global tag list. That means you can tag tracks from USB drives, cloud storage locations, as well as streaming services so they appear in one single list. The tracks from online sources will automatically start downloading as soon as you tag them, which helps minimize the load time. Track information display time has also been improved with Rekordbox Cloud Direct Play, so you can browse just as smoothly as tracks stored on your USB drive. By tapping the track title on the track ID display, the CDJ3000X now gives you the ability to hide your track ID, indicated by the visibility icon to the right. The track ID remains hidden even after you load a new track. You can toggle it back to visible by tapping on the same area again.
That's something new. That's kind of cool if there's some of those DJs that don't want to show your track, but you're still playing it, and you can still record it on your phone by using voice memos or just using Shazam, if it works.
This is especially useful when performing where there is also a crowd behind you. In addition to the popular touch cue feature, which allows you to listen to any point of the track through the headphones by pressing on the waveform, the CDJ3000X introduces the option to set hot cues from the point you're monitoring called Preview Hot Cue. When you use the touch cue feature, you have the ability to set new hot cue points ahead of the track that is already playing. You can use it creatively to choose a section to drop or skip to, or come up with a unique technique that involves the hot cues. For smoother cueing, you can enable Smart Cue on the CDJ3000X, which automatically overwrites your current cue to the last hot cue you click. This eliminates the need to manually do it, saving you time when playing live. To let you know that Smart Cue is enabled, the play button will turn white. To indicate to you which hot cue is armed on the current cue, the current cue button will change to the same color as that hot cue. Gate cue is now on the CDJ3000X, allowing you to temporarily trigger hot cues only when the button is held down while the track is paused. This opens up new creative possibilities for tone play and other performance techniques.
Ooh, copy.
Exceptional reliability.
Whoa, what was that? That's another thing I want to address. That's cool, but the pitch control, it just doesn't look nice. And like I said, it just looks like the AI DJ players that you see on pictures online. But I wish they put the pitch control, like the little numbers on there. That would be useful, because you need to know how much time you're putting, or if you don't, you already know. But also, the pads, are they clickable just like the 3000s, or are they more softer? I don't know, but it's hard to say. But let me know what you guys think.
Built to deliver exceptional reliability for the most demanding professional environments, the dependability of the CDJ3000X has improved over any CDJ before it. The cue and play button has been rebuilt to withstand 500,000 presses more than the previous CDJ3000. Whether you perform dynamic scratch techniques or need to finally bend the tempo, the CDJ3000X's expanded range of jog wheel tension adjustment allows you to manipulate your tracks more precisely. When you set the jog feel knob all the way to heavy, you'll notice there's more tension on the jog wheel than the previous CDJ3000. Building on the high-quality sound design and advanced digital audio processing developed for the CDJ3000, the CDJ3000X takes audio quality to the next level. With a new high-performance digital-to-analog converter by ESS Technology, the CDJ3000X achieves a better signal-to-noise ratio over the previous model, resulting in a cleaner and more refined sound reproduction.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I was about to say this earlier, but I mentioned about this scratching with the pads, with the tempo. I could literally do that with mine too. There's no difference. I could just use Q and then just have the tempo and just have it how I want it. Same thing. There's no difference. I also have Numark CJ400s. Might do a video on that soon.
A newly
keep out for it.
designed power supply unit reduces unwanted noise and enhances low-frequency power, delivering punchy bass and warm tone that won't tire the ears, even during long sets. The sound tuning of the CDJ3000X was refined through on-site testing in various club environments and developed with input from professional sound engineers, ensuring exceptional audio performance in any setting, from intimate venues to large-scale outdoor festivals. Carried over from the CDJ3000, the CDJ3000X features an aluminum faceplate, now with an anodized brush finish. The CDJ3000X will also hardware unlock Rekordbox's performance mode for Mac or PC. You'll also have USB HID support for Serato DJ Pro when the CDJ3000X is used with a Serato compatible mixer, either through hardware unlock or a license. At launch, the CDJ3000X supports...
Wait, what did he say? I want to go back to it.
now with an anodized brush finish. The CDJ3000X will also hardware unlock Rekordbox's performance mode for Mac or PC. You
That's good.
also have USB HID support for Serato DJ Pro when the CDJ3000X is used with a Serato compatible mixer, either through hardware unlock or a license. At launch, the CDJ3000X supports 2 streaming platforms, Beatport Streaming and Tidal. With Tidal featuring single sign-on, you can tap to connect or sign in with a QR code. Also carried over
They should do Spotify. It would be cool if they had it there too.
from the CDJ3000, the CDJ3000X features a locking IEC cable to help minimize the risk of unwanted power disconnections. And options for Alpha Theta Care extended warranty services are also available for the CDJ3000X. So with new expanded media support with built-in Wi-Fi and USB Type-C, along with the large 10.1-inch capacitive touchscreen for enhanced browsing, and an improved jog wheel, buttons, and sound quality performance, the new CDJ3000X is your next generation DJ player you can take to the stage and perform creatively with confidence. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. If you want to find out more about the CDJ3000X or see more products from Alpha Theta or Pioneer DJ, be sure to visit our websites, alphatheta.com and pioneerdj.com. Thanks for watching.
But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Or do you dislike it? Are you going to get it or not? Or if you're going to sell your controllers or decks and go for this? I want to know. Or if you have the money, do you want this? Or is this your dream setup? I don't know. Personally, for me, I don't think this is for me. If I had money, I would get this. But let me know what you guys think. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. And also, do your best.